What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beer review. Today, we're looking at a beer from DSSOLVR Brewing, and they are out of Asheville, North Carolina. This is Lord of the Fuzz. It says here it is a West Coast-Style Pilsner brewed with Riverbend, Chesapeake Pills, and Chit malt, Cascade, Michigan Chinook, Michigan Copper, and Mosaic Cryo hops. Clocking in at 6% ABV, 1 pint can. This can was canned on January 31st of 2023, so right at a month in the can. Apparently, this Fuzz is going to become a series from DSSOLVR. Previous to this beer, they brewed Master of the Fuzz, which was also a West Coast style Pilsner. From what I can tell, they're just going to make little tweaks with future iterations of the Fuzz series. So hopefully, going forward, I can pick up the Fuzz, whatever next Fuzz is, and see what tweaks they made. See how it's progressed over time. But today, it's all about this guy. So let's crack her open. Yeah, light, straw, colored. Yeah. Clear, very slight, not crystal clear, there's a slight haze to it, but just that yellow, looks more orange on camera, but it is like a yellow, looks like a Pils. About a little under a finger. White, fluffy bubbles. Let's get a nose in her. Doesn't smell like your typical Pilsner, but there is some Pilsner backbone behind that coming through. I guess from those malts, it does have like that crackeriness to it, but there is like a hoppiness to it as well. A floral hoppy character coming on this. But again, it has that kind of crackery Pilsner-like qualities as well. Really interested in checking this guy out. So cheers. It's kind of like a hop-forward Pils. A little more hop-forward, slightly more bitter, and a tad bit more fruity than your typical Pilsner. Okay, right off the bat, some of those floral hops coming through. A little bitterness in it. Slight, maybe, ooh, what is that? Maybe like a mango or papaya in this coming in through there. Not overly much so, but just a nice hint of some sort of citrus fruit. Little lemony. But there's a dankness to this as well. About midway through the finish, this boy gets dank. It's really weird. It's got that kind of a little slight tropical fruit, but some of that lemon, like that I kind of get sometimes on a good crisp Pils. But then it also like has this dankness to it. This dank bitterness that kind of finishes this thing off. It's really interesting. There is the like Pilsner crispiness to this as well. Just that like clean crisp feeling that you get from a Pilsner. I guess from those malts that they use, but this one's really interesting. Yeah, definitely more hoppy, more dank, a bit more a little bit more bitter than your typical Pilsner is. But it being a West Coast style Pilsner, I guess the best way to describe this is like if you have like your West Coast IPAs and a good solid Pilsner coming together, make a baby, this is what it would spit out. And it's good. I dig it. It's different. And like I've said before, I dig different. Really interested to see where they go with this Fuzz series. DSSOLVR always makes some like really interesting beers, and I think that this series is going to be something to kind of like look forward to, just to see what tweaks they make on this and where it kind of evolves from here. I think I might still be able to get my hand on one of the Master of Fuzz, the previous version or previous brew of this before they tweaked it to make this. So hopefully I can find that and see what's changed between then and here. And when the next one comes out, see what they tweaked. But yeah, hoppy, slightly floral, slightly fruity, dank Pilsner. Got the crispiness with from the pills, that kind of hoppiness from your West Coast style IPAs thrown together. I dig it. So much so that I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this one. Hope y'all find one and enjoy as well. Oh, before that, $3.99. $3.99 a can. I think it was $14.99 a 4-pack. Definitely worth it in my opinion. Now, y'all find one and enjoy as well. Cheers.